Good morning, students. I, Dr. Rakesh Jasrotia, Assistant Professor in Geography, going to give lecture on dot method, their merits and demerits. First of all, I am telling you about the dot map. Dot method is the most important, useful, and simple method of showing distribution on the map. This method is particularly used for showing absolute figures. Dots are put on the map to show the concerned distribution. Each dot is assigned a specific value. The dots are put according to the actual distribution of the element to be shown. This method is used to show the distribution of population, livestock, agriculture crops, minerals and industries. Basically, the simplest form of symbol is dot, and a very useful form of distribution map is one on which quantities or values are represented by dots of uniform size, each dot having a specific value. This form of distribution map is especially useful when the values are distributed unevenly and sporadically, a fact which might well be concealed by some form of average density map. If we are talking about the construction of dot map, for the construction of the dot map, we require outline map of the concerned area with the administrative divisions. The smaller the division, the more accurate will be the map. Absolute figure of element to be shown. These figures should be according to the administrative divisions shown on the map. Relief map, drainage map, climatic map, map, soil map, irrigation map, etc. to put the dot at required place. These maps helps in locating the areas of concentration or deconcentration on the map. There are four important points which we needed to construct the dot map. First, determining the value of dot, size of dots, spacing or placing of dots, drawing of uniform dots. Determining the value of dot means the success of a dot map depends to a large extent up to the right determination of the value of dot. The scale of the dot depends upon the following three factors: scale of the map, range of data, and the type of element to be shown. Second, size of dots. Size of dot is very important because size of dots has a great bearing on the ability of a dot map to convey the real picture of distribution. Third, spacing or placing of dots. The third step after fixing the value and size of the dot is to put the dots on the map. Last one is drawing a uniform dots. The most important thing about dot method is that all the dots placed on the map should be of uniform size and they should be absolutely round in shape. This is the example of dot method. In the map of India showing the density of India's urban and rural population in 2011. Pink color shows the rural population and blue color show the urban population. Now you can easily assess from this map that the concentration of rural population is high in UP and Bihar as compared to the other state. When we go through this pic, Maharashtra has the blue dots. The concentration of blue dots is high in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and red dots are dominate in UP and Bihar. This is the another example of the dot method of Haryana district of Haryana state. Merits of the dot method. This method is better than any other method of showing distribution because of its accuracy. The distribution of dots is similar to the commodity shown by them. This is the best method for showing the absolute figures. It provides a better visual effect and is more useful than the other methods of showing distribution. We can have an idea of the figure shown on the map by counting the dots. A dot can be converted into choropleth or isopleths, but these maps cannot be transferred into a dot map. We do not have to look at index time and again, as in case of choropleth maps, the dot maps can be easily read. More than one element can be shown on a single map by using multiple dot map method. These are the demerits of the dot method. It requires a good deal of practical practice to draw it. This is useful for absolute figure. Only relative figures such as density of population, proportion of scheduled caste population to the total population, proportion of cultivated land to the total land, etc. cannot be shown by dot method. The dot method loses much significance if the data is not available for small division of areas. It is almost impossible to draw a perfect dot map in the absence of complete geographical knowledge of the area and of the element to be shown. Thanks.